Welcome, WolfTheWolfettes! We are back with Gravity Rush 2 on the PlayStation 4, and in the last video we had to do an absolute shit ton of fighting. Durga Angel and Kali Angel started their ritual for stopping time in Hexaville. We went up there and did a bit of fighting to try and stop them, but they were too powerful and we couldn't beat them. Then eventually, out of nowhere, Lisa appeared with all of the people from the Bangor settlement, and they managed to break through to Sese. They managed to snap her out of a weird, I don't know, she was in some sort of trance or something. They managed to snap her out of it, and then that made Kali Angel a little bit angry. And for some reason, I've got no fucking clue why, Kali Angel turned into some sort of Silent Hill monster, and she ate Sese, so that we couldn't take Sese away from her, who is supposedly her sister or something. I don't know. A load of confusing stuff, but either way, we defeated mutated Kali. We've snapped Sese out of her stupid trance, and Dr. Brahman is also dead. And we've come back home for a nice little snooze, but we've discovered that there is some random girl, like some sort of golden-looking girl, that wants us to follow her. So that's what we're going to do. So let's get right into it. Sorry for talking so much, I'm just trying to explain what's going on, just in case you didn't watch the other video, because I know 90% of the people don't watch my videos. Even though I've got 2,200 subscribers, but somehow I get like 30 views, which makes no sense to me whatsoever, but never mind. Right, now I got confused on this bit, I didn't actually know how we continue with the game, but what you want to do, if you go onto the map, if you look for these conversation icons on the map, you'll notice ones that say Shining Girl. Now you speak to the Shining Girl in Old Town, and once you've spoken to her here, I think she's going to fly over to here, then she'll fly to here, then she'll fly to here, and then I think she comes back here. So that's what you need to do. Speak to her, and then she'll fly off to the new location, which will be here, and so on and so forth. So that's what we're going to be doing. Because we don't actually know who she is. I mean, I've got no idea who she is. Well, I tell a lie, I know exactly who she is, because I finished the game like 3 times. But, you know, you guys don't know probably, unless you've watched other playthroughs. So let's get right on with it. Yeah, let's go speak to this Shining Girl, see what she is. Because the chapter that we're doing now is pretty much going to finally let us know where Kat came from. Because if you didn't watch or play Gravity Rush 1, Kat woke up in Hexaville after falling from the sky. But we don't actually know where Kat came from. So, yeah, we're going to have to learn, I guess. Hopefully in this chapter. Because this is a direct sequel from number 1. That's why I recommend you play number 1 before you play this one. Holy shit! Is a Shining Girl naked? Look at that! She's straight up naked. She's rocking a nice ass, you know, tits, fucking hell. What's going on here? Okay, well that's creepy. What are you trying to tell me? I've never heard that language before. But it's strange. It's like I can somehow understand you. You seem lonely. Ah. Okay, well that was the longest conversation in history. Now if I remember correctly, she's going to be over there now. Let's have a look. Whoops. I always do that. I don't know why I always go onto the menu. All you have to do is press right on the D-pad and you'll bring up the map. Yep, she is over there. I do feel sorry for Hexaville. A lot of shit goes down in Hexaville. There's always like flipping problems and disgusting creepy monsters. You've got the Nevi always attacking. We still don't know where the Nevi came from, do we? That's another thing we don't really know, the Nevi. Because they're always attacking this place, so we've got no idea why. Oh dear, you've got corrupt leaders. Oh, here we go, we've got a manhole. Holy shit. Did those Grigos just come out the floor? That was a bit weird. I think I'm starting to understand you better. I've always been alone. No one knows me. Let me go. I don't like it here. Let you go? What do you mean? Wait. What, do you mean you don't like Hexaville? Because I've got to be honest with you, Shining Girl. I don't blame you for not liking Hexaville. It's a bloody death trap living here. Not only have you got the risk of falling to your death just by stepping over the side of your city, you've also got the fact that there's like Nevi attacking, evil mares, 2 evil mares actually, random villains like Alias, who I'm not even sure if Alias is a villain now because he apparently told Lisa to come here and help Kat. So I'm not even sure if Alias is a villain. As far as I know, we killed him in number 1, but apparently he's not actually dead. So we'll have to see what's going on with that as well. There's a manhole over there if you want to get yourself another fast travel point. I'm not going to bother doing it, I don't need to. Oh look, chunky lappy gem. Delicious. She's got a very demonic, creepy voice. The real me is being held in a high, far away place. If that's true, then who are you? A projection of my soul, aching to be free. A projection? Your soul can leave your body? That's a bit weird. I hold such incredible power. Maybe she's the one other Siani was talking about. I don't think she is the one other that Siani was talking about. I thought it was that random dude that we saw in the when we was in that dream world level, just before we started the dream world, or chapter 19 or whatever it was. We saw that random dude standing next to Gade and Siani. I thought that might have been the one other that they were talking about. I'm not sure. Some things get really confusing in this game. Some bits make perfect sense and some bits make no sense whatsoever to me. Oh dear. It's because I'm not playing the game in a row. You know, I play the game on my own and I platinum it in about 4 or 5 days, you know, maybe a week. And then because I play it on YouTube and do a few videos per day and then I might not record for a few days, I sort of forget bits of the story and then I end up getting a bit bloody confused. That's sort of why I always give myself a recap at the start of every video, because then if I don't know what I did in the last video, I can just quickly watch the beginning of my other video, and then I'll sort of know what's going on. Like a little recap for myself. So yeah, it's pretty damn handy doing that, for you guys and for me. Oh, another big fat gem. Tell me, are you the other powerful one Siani told me about? I have been contained long ago. People feared me and trapped me here. I want my freedom. You can help me. Please, Alua. Alua? Alua? Who's that? Who's Alua? I'm Kat. That's another thing actually, we don't actually know our real name either, because if you play Gravity Rush 1, you will discover that our name was given to us by Sid. Because when we wake up in Hexaville, we're confused and we've got Dusty with us, and we also don't even know who Dusty is. Dusty just randomly appeared with us in number 1. We don't even know where he came from. And then we met up with Officer Sid, and then because I didn't know who I was, he gave me the name Cat, because obviously I've got a pet cat. So he named me Cat. That's sort of what happened in number 1. But other than that, we don't have any idea how we got here. And then we met creators such as like Siani and Gade and that, and they didn't really tell us much about who we are. But hopefully that's what we're going to find out now. I do hope my name ain't Alua, or whatever that word was. I think it was Alua, wasn't it? I really hope that isn't my name, because that's not a good name. I definitely prefer Cat. As you can see, we've now got a proper quest marker. I think in this section, I'm not too sure, but I think... yeah, I don't think this video is going to be very entertaining. Because all I remember is, if you played number 1, do you remember that quest where we had to keep going down? I think this time we have to keep going up instead. So, yeah, there's a lot of flying upwards in this one. And it does take a while. Did that just say the end of the world? If you continue, you won't be able to return for a while. Continue anyway. Yes. What the fuck was that? What was that? Did Hexaville just get, like, wrecked? Or was that like a premonition or something? Or a future sighting, I don't know. The void, that is the dark ocean, is coming to swallow us all. Please tell me, who are you? Who am I? Well, I know that's bloody Alias, ain't it? Yeah, because if you remember, in Gravity Rush 1, you had that, like, black ocean that was slowly rising up, and we had to rescue those children that were stuck down in that, like, really low place. And we had to rescue them really quickly because there was this, like, black ocean that was slowly rising up. So it makes sense that eventually it's going to rise up and eat Hexaville, doesn't it? Yeah, I suppose that's what that's probably what they're talking about. The back door is open. Find yourself and be the light that holds back the void. The light? Okay, that's a bit forceful, right? I mean, you might fancy Cat, but you don't need a hugger like that, my friend. That's probably sexual harassment right there. Episode 21, The End of the World.
Alias
Raven, what are you doing here? Something in you called to me. What do you mean? Do you remember that other place with the woman that looked like us? Yeah, she was pretty much a combination of you and Kat, like you and Kat had a baby. That was on chapter 19, I think. You were there, I knew it. I still don't know if it was a dream or if it was real. But since then, it feels like I can hear your voice inside me. Alias appeared to me and warned me. He said I had to do something to stop the dark ocean void that's coming. He told me the way to save the city would be waiting for me at the top of the world. He knew the trip would be dangerous, that's why he sent you alone. But that's exactly why I had to come with you. The two of us are stronger, together. It's kind of funny. You hated my guts when we first met. Now look at us. There's no point thinking about the past. You're right, it's the future we need to worry about. Exactly, come on, let's get this journey started. Head up the world pillar. Yeah, you see, because this is exactly the same as number 1. Because when we go downwards, we have to keep going in these random little tunnels. And I think when you go through that black ooze, it might turn off your gravity power or something. So it looks like since me and Raven went into that dream world, we've become connected, like sisters or something, I don't know. And now we can like hear each other's thoughts and stuff. It's like Raven has become Kat's guardian angel or something. Right, I'm going to try and get up here as fast as I can. Oh no, yeah, this is what happens. When you go into the black zones, you run out of gravity energy really quickly. Yeah, I already know all this. Now the problem with this... Here we go, they're probably going to start talking about number 1 now. Now one thing you can do is like just jump like this, you know, and just jump all the way up. I don't know, it's a little bit faster, but it's a little bit fiddly. Because you can sort of jump against the side of the wall. It's a bit weird. I suppose you could just fly like this, and then every time you're getting low on energy, you just start jumping until you've got your energy back, I guess. You can just fly up, really. If you just keep flying up, I suppose it's a bit more boring. Keep running out of energy constantly. As long as you're making progress, who cares? Fucking hell. What are you doing, Cat? What's that all about? I was telling you to go straight and you started going to the bloody left or some shit. Now, I think... Yeah, I think we pretty much have to keep jumping on these, like, jellyfish-looking things, and then you have to break holes in the side of the wall to make the rest of the jellyfish sort of fly up. Now, you can just completely ignore it and just fly up, really. Honestly, you save so much time just by flying, you know. Obviously, it gets a bit annoying that you continuously run out of energy because Cat's got no energy. But I think it is much quicker just doing it this way, really. Obviously, if you had the talisman that made your gravity energy fill up a lot quicker, this bit would be a lot easier. Because I could pretty much just fly all the way up. I didn't have to worry about my gravity at all. It's a bit harder now I'm doing it this way because I don't have... I've got really crappy gravity regeneration. I don't care. I don't think I even have to do it. I don't know. I don't know. I hope I don't actually have to do it. Because I don't want to go back. Otherwise I'm going to have to edit this video because I've been a twit. I mean, you spend so long floating there, it doesn't really matter when you run out of energy. Because you don't really go down that far. You don't really lose much progress. Yep, see, look, we didn't have to do any of that shit. We just had to ignore it. Hopefully my gravity goes back to normal now. Lovely. I mean, you're still going to run out of energy every 5 seconds, but it's not going to be as bad as it is in there. Oh, hopefully we can get this bit done today, though. It is really, it's not too fun. I think it's pretty much going in and out of all of these little holes. And then eventually you'll just get to the top. Huh? What's happening? I feel great.
Oh, yeah.
Same here. It's like I can fly as far as I want. Maybe it's because we're here together. Let's go find what's waiting for us at the top. Oh, we've got like extra energy. Well, that's pretty damn good. Shame I don't have this extra energy all the time. I agree, Raven. I'm not sure, Raven. I reckon this would have been pretty fun without you, because all you're doing at the moment is whining. You're just moaning. Although I'm one to talk, I moan a lot. I moan an absolute ton. For very good reason, though. For very good reason. I don't just moan about any old thing. We can't go any further up with that storm in the way. So is there, like, sections to the storm? Because if we pass this storm by going inside this tunnel, there's going to be another storm above it. So is there just like sections of storm or some crap? No bloody idea, WolfTheWolf. That's no bloody idea. I don't know how the gravity storms work in this. All I know is they kill people and they also spawn Nevi. Oh no, not stone tablet. I don't want no challenges. Come on. I just want to get to the top. Oh god. Defeat your enemies, but beware the mutations. What's that thing? Something's popped out of it. Ugh! What's it doing? Are Nevi possessing Nevi? That's a bit weird. They just keep coming. That's what he said. She said. So I think when those things possess Nevi, they just become more stronger. They gain new abilities and stuff. They're just like harder to kill. So before you do anything, kill these things. Because you don't want to have more Nevi getting infected. Yeah, they definitely do. They shoot a lot more bullets by the looks of it. Yeah, they take a lot more hits as well. Fuck off! Leave me alone. They take a lot more hits, actually. Those things normally die in one hit. Oh, I'm getting a little bit pissed off. I don't like it when I get bombarded by bullets, you know. When I'm trying to do a gravity kick and they just continuously bombard you with bollocks. It's bloody irritating, ain't it? It's really irritating. Oh dear, got a bloody frog in my throat. Get so many frogs in my throat. My mouth might as well be a swamp with the amount of frogs I get. I'm pretty sure I killed that dude up there, but whatever. This is Cat's backflip attack. I don't know if I've showed you yet. That, pretty much that. I think we got it. Yep, I think we did it. Let's go back outside. Oh, okay, so we do the stone challenges and it gets rid of the gravity storm. Okay then. Because I thought we just went through this tunnel and it led us past the storm. Yep, it's gone. The storm's gone. Come on, Raven. Alias said I'd meet Sid after climbing the pillar. Did he? I don't think we're going to meet Sid because Sid's dead. With that guy, anything's possible. Well, I don't know. I mean, unless he's God and he can bring people back from the dead. You mean Sid or Alias? Probably Sid. Sid. There's always been something strange about him. Well, I know one thing, he's a lazy git. I'm kind of nervous about what we'll find up top. I am too, but we'll be fine as long as we're together. Another gravity oh yeah. We're going to have to find one of those little holes. Oh, there it is. All the way around the other side. Looks like an elephant's trunk, doesn't it? Disgusting. But I think once I'm finished with this playthrough of Gravity Rush 2, besides Horizon Zero Dawn, I don't think I'm going to be doing many more big AAA popular games, you know, because there's too many channels that play them, you know. There's so many gaming channels on YouTube now because, I don't know, so many people seem to want to come on YouTube just to have it as a job, you know. I don't see many people like me coming on here just to have a great time. And then if it becomes your job, good. But most people are starting this just because they want it as a job. And there is so many gaming channels now, and so many people doing playthroughs, I think it's just best that I might stick to doing some older games, you know, where people won't play them as much. I mean, there's a few games I need to finish, like I want to do, what's it called, Sly Cooper 2, and then I may as well do Sly Cooper 3 and 4, because they're all sequels, really. So I've got to do them, eventually. I promised Arctic Wolf. Whether he watches it or not is another question, but you know, I promised it, so I'll do it. So I'm going to do them. I think I might even do Croc. For some reason I've got a real obsession with playing Croc on YouTube. I think it's because I've never finished it. I never knew how to complete it when I was a kid. So I've just decided that, yeah, maybe I should do it on YouTube. Finish it off maybe, see if I can get through some of the bits that made me stuck. I don't seem to be... Am I actually gaining any... Oh, move out of the way, cat. He's going to do a boom. Am I actually gaining any of my... oh, God. Superpower energy. Because I don't seem to be gaining any, and I've done quite a bit of damage. I think the last weak spot's on his hand. Is that it? Is he dead? Yep, he's dead. But yeah, I'll still be doing games like Horizon Zero Dawn and stuff. I'm just going to probably skip some of the other newer games that are coming out. So there's a rumour at the moment that games like Far Cry 5 are going to come out this year and stuff like that. We're probably going to get a new Assassin's Creed this year because they didn't bring one out last year, did they? Except the remaster of all the Ezio games. So things like that, I'm probably just going to skip them, you know. I'll do stuff like Crash Bandicoot, Knack 2 and things like that, Ukulele. But we'll see what's going to happen. I've got no idea what to do on this channel anymore and I'm getting a little bit bored of it, you know. So we'll see. Sorry for all the complaining. Right. I'm going to have to end the video now anyway. I didn't actually notice the time. I was too busy concentrating on climbing this tower. I did want to get it done today, but we were too slow. But yeah, thanks for watching, WolfTheWolf. Hopefully you liked this video. Next time we're going to get to this top of this tower and we're going to see what the hell's going on up there. Because for some reason Alias thinks we should go up there. I'm not even sure why Alias is alive. I guess we'll find that out too. Like, share and join the pack today.